Maglam Lord was originally released in Japan in March 2021. Almost a year later, and the localized version has landed on Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4. So is this Japanese RPG worth your time? Find out in this review. Maglam Lord is a JRPG set to be coming from the depths of hell. You play as either a male or female character called Killizerk. I personally chose the male version as I preferred the character art and also the deeper voice from the brief selection scene. Apparently, the male and female protagonists have slightly different personalities, so the game changes a little due to this. However, I cannot confirm this as I'm yet to play as the female demon lord. The narrative revolves around you being the last of your species and having lost most of your power, finding yourself in a peaceful world. As a now endangered species, you are protected by an organisation called the Administration. The twist on this is that whilst restoring your power, you must depend on others.
腕っぷしのいいやつといえばやっぱり俺だな。ほら、さっさと行くぞ。
I consider Maglam Lord a visual novel with hack and slash RPG elements. For the most part, you will be immersed in a rich story that is fun, vibrant, and has plenty of personality, to the point that you can make dialogue choices that have an effect on the game, whether it is the titles you can receive or influencing your potential romantic partners. Maglam Lord has a similar sense of humour to what you'll find in Disgaea games, and that really helps with the story moments. It is light-hearted and fun. Missions and requests are found from the home menu, with some missions being repeatable and others that have more story elements not. Most of the quests revolve around you collecting a certain item or defeating a certain monster. In battles, you can see what weapons enemies are weak to, as it is shown next to their health bar. There are 3 different weapon types: a sword, spear, and an axe, which is seamless to switch between during battles. There is a lot of customization with weapons, and rather than being able to purchase or acquire new weapons, you must forge your own. The more common materials will allow you to create A-level weapons, while rare materials are used to create equipment up to triple S rank. You can customize each of these weapons as well with a number of different color options. It really personalizes the experience. These customizable changes can be anything from adding a colour to a weapon, to adding an ornament hanging off it, to even turning it into large oversized candy. Whilst in battles, you can also use different skills or items. Plus, if you fill the DG gauge, it allows you to unleash the Demon Lord of Swords' ultimate attacks for a wider variety of combat strategies. Maglam Lord also includes dating features, where you can go on dates with your friends regardless of their gender.
どうすれば婚活できるんだ?
The dates become available once you build up enough affection with them and can be accessed from the dating dojo. Depending on who you are trying to date, you can visit bathhouses, bowling alleys, and movie theatres. The choices you make in the game change which ending you get, creating motivation for multiple playthroughs to see all the possible outcomes. Maglam Lord is completely voiced in Japanese. It is impressive, and even the custom dialogue options are fully voiced. The music is often bright in the overworld, changing to a rock track as you enter the battles. I liked the contrast of the adventurous nature of the overworld sounds with the tense combat beats. During the story segment, the music changes depending on the location and with whom you're talking to. The 2D hand-drawn visuals look lovely. The nuance in the 2D art with the subtle breathing motions during cutscenes adds just a little something that makes it special. Contrasting that to the 3D art of the dungeons, it almost feels half-baked. It is more of a chibi style character that lack any true detail when compared to their 2D counterpart. It is a shame as it does bring the game down a little. Maglam Lord's strongest aspect is its ability to make choices. It has a fun and enjoyable story that kept me playing the game in what would otherwise be an unremarkable JRPG. If you enjoy light-hearted visual novels and one that's going to mix in some basic dungeon combat mechanics, then this game may be for you. It is nothing exceptional, but I still had fun whilst playing. Thanks for watching.